everybody, it's Coby from Coby&Tanner with my boy. Welcome to Coby&Tanner. Today I want to take you all, including you, Tanner, on a journey.
Okay.
On a journey through the history of beloved character Ronald McDonald from the McDonald's franchise. Ronald McDonald holds a special place in my heart from when I was a child. Some of you may remember there was this old cartoon animated mixed with live action type thing that it was straight to VHS tape from McDonald's. That's how old this is. It was VHS. And you had to buy them from McDonald's. It was these tapes, these cartoons. It wasn't on anything. You had to buy them from McDonald's. And my grandmother, we called her my nanny. She had like all of them. And I remember every time I'd go over to her house, me and my sister, just me, we'd watch them like all. And I loved them. I loved them back then. And I just recently found out that they're on YouTube now again. And I went back and did a little, skimmed over a few of them, and it was something that I had just recently started thinking was a fever dream, just because like I haven't seen it in so damn long. And turns out, no, this was real. And this was a big thing back then, apparently. So we're going to take you on a journey, you too, Tanner. So I'm going to take you on a journey through the history of Ronald McDonald. Welcome to Reaction Weekends. Welcome to Coby&Tanner. That's what this is. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, dog, dude. You just wait. Look, we're going to do a comparison of where he started and where he is today, because he is still a relevant character. Well, I wouldn't say relevant, but he is still a thing today. Ronald McDonald.
Ronald.
We're going to explore all of Ronald McDonald's friends. Grimace, Birdie, Hamburglar. Oh,
No. Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McGonagall.
What am I gonna?
1963. Very first Ronald McDonald's commercial. Here we go. Ronald McDonald. First time this was the world introduced to Ronald McDonald.
Okay. Come on, McDonald's. Show me something good.
Introducing the world's newest, silliest, and hamburger-eatingest clown, Ronald McDonald.
He's the hamburger
Where's
eatingest.
that clown? Oh, Ronald. Hey, Ronald.
Here I am, kids. Hey, isn't watching TV fun? Especially when you got delicious McDonald's hamburgers.
Ronald, you can't be on TV.
Especially when you got delicious McDonald's hamburgers. I love him. Okay.
And watch it at the same time. Now, come on and meet the boys and girls.
Oh, we've already met. I know we're going to be friends, too, because I like to do everything boys and girls like to do. Especially when it comes to eating those delicious McDonald's hamburgers.
That's the second time he's done.
Well supplied. McDonald's hamburgers, french fries, and milkshakes. Watch for me on TV. We'll have lots of fun.
He's Ronald McDonald, the hamburger happy clown. A McDonald's drive-in restaurant is his favorite place in town.
he just stands there. Okay, that was Ronald McDonald.
Over yet?
That was Ronald McDonald for the first time.
Okay.
So and I'm sure that there's been many iterations of him since then.
Okay.
But we're gonna skip straight to 1998 to 99 to 2004 in the wacky adventures of Ronald McDonald. Now this is where I was introduced to this character and where he holds, the most influence in my heart. Bless you. These were the cartoons I grew up with. Now listen, YouTube, this is a reaction video. Don't copyright this shit.
They don't care.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, here we go, Tanner. This is Ronald McDonald. Let's see when this came out. I think this was 98, 99, released in spring 99. Yeah, we got a song. There was two different intros because there were actually two different Ronald McDonald, or two different people who played Ronald McDonald during this. Ignore it. Yeah, just we're not gonna watch the whole thing. Okay, Here we go. This is the Wacky Adventures. I just want you to watch this intro. Like, let's just go through this intro, analyze it. We're gonna skim through it. We're not gonna watch the whole 40-minute episode. But here we go. Cool ass hamburger bed. Just this fucking dog.
Well, that's another song title for us. Cool ass hamburger bed.
I like it. Write it down.
I'm going to.
Wake up, it's another day.
Another day.
Get going, why sleep when we can play?
We can play. Fun is overdue. I could use some fun. Let's go, Ronald.
Cooler step into a new beat. Got it tingling inside me and it's spreading to my...
It's gonna upset you so bad when you just see, like, you know, what Ronald McDonald is doing here and all this. This lasted for like 5 years to where the character is now. Like, and there's been a lot of controversy. You just wait.
Mcdonaldland.
There's Grimace.
Changing.
That's the burglar boy.
Things rearranging. Ronald McDonald's got
The song is
something
terrible.
to
Yeah, I was just about to say it sucks. Look at the fucking dog. How horrible is that dog? Look at this.
Oh.
Oh, he's in space. This is gonna end in just a few seconds.
Please.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so now Ronald McDonald, the visitors from outer space. I think this was the one I watched the most back in the day. So look at this. You see the whole city and the town. Okay, this is Mcdonaldland. That's where the lore takes place. McDonald. If you have any questions, feel free to stop me. This is McDonald. This is Mcdonaldland. And Ronald McDonald, he's got this big house, this cool house. Fucking dog. The dog is an asshole. Like, he's just such a sarcastic piece of shit. Think Squidward.
Woman owns dog that's able to read.
Now that's just plain crazy.
Yeah, but
Silly.
but what upsets me the most was, like, when you think about this, because I think anybody can relate. When you think about back in the day, how much McDonald's, like, cared, like, even 20 years ago, like, when this had come out, just how much they cared. Like, they cared enough to actually make, like, the toys that came in Happy Meals, like, pretty damn cool. Now it's just a little plastic piece of friggin' garbage. And, like, the food was good and everything. Now it's just, a lot of people, you just can't even think about McDonald's anymore because it's just, you just don't like the sound of it. But it's like, back then, I mean, like, just look how much they cared. They cared enough to make a whole show revolving around this character that's been around since the 60s, and they cared. And, you know, it just really upsets you now because, like, their only marketing is just, you know, hey, what's the toy in the Happy Meal this time? You know, but back then, man, McDonald's, like, when you were a kid, think about McDonald's, just how magical it was. And this show just brought that magic out. You know, it's just this place you go and get some chicken nuggets from every now and then, or a good milkshake or something. But you go this, and you know, but when you was a kid, you'd watch this, go to McDonald's, you'd play in the big playpen. You're like, oh, look at this! It's honestly just a magical experience. You know, it really was. And you know, you cared. But like nowadays, it's like I'm pretty sure they're taking all the play places out of the McDonald's nowadays and everything. It's just so they just don't care anymore. And you know, this is the perfect example of that. You know, it's just they just quit caring. Dude, did he just say pee? Did you pee? Oh, he did say pee. Funny, we skipped straight to that part.
Oh, he's got the force.
Yeah. Oh, he's magic in this. He's just such a cool character. Okay, so they're talking about aliens.
Don't panic, Amber.
Hey, look, the wacky adventures of Ronald McDonald predicting Apple Watch.
You're not hiding in the bushes 10 feet away from some slimy space creatures.
That is the Hamburglar, baby. I don't know why the he sounds like that. You're going to be even more upset when you see what the Hamburglar's decrepit ham-burgling addiction has got him today. It's bad. It's like he's in worse shape than any of the cast.
We need to activate
Dog
the
is so
alien
scary.
I hate him. This is Grimace. A brief history on Grimace. I guess he's cutting his skin off. A brief history on Grimace. When Grimace was first introduced as a character, he was a four-armed purple monster that walked around McDonald. I think Mcdonaldland was an actual place in time, or was a concept, like in the real world. It was just like a theme park, I think. And Grimace was a guy in a costume that looked just like this, but it had 4 arms and would walk around stealing milkshakes from kids. That was his character, and now he's just like a fucking coward in this with 2 arms. So I don't. That's the character here. I think he's the one who's underwent the least amount of change. When you see where the McDonald's cast is today. Jesus Christ, bro! He had scissors and everything.
Is it Patrick?
See ya, it's okay. Sorry. That is true. It's like they have taken a lot of... Oh, wait till you see this.
Even the Rugrats. That one guy looked like the Rugrats.
Oh, watch this. I didn't even think about that, like that connection to SpongeBob. There is a lot of SpongeBob, like, esque things here. But you gotta think, SpongeBob came out in 99? It was 99, wasn't it?
On my birthday. The first episode aired.
You were born in 99?
No, on May 1st.
2000?
That's SpongeBob's birthday, yeah. No, 2001.
Oh, okay. That wasn't the... So the first episode came out in 2001?
No, the first episode came out in 99, but it was on May 1st, which is my birthday.
Got you. That confused me. Okay, I was like, you're not older than me. This was 99, too. Watch. This is Birdie.
No, little bird.
And she's doing karate. So who does that make you think of? Who does that make you think of?
Sandy Cheeks.
There you go. But this came out before Sandy was introduced.
Oh.
Grimace came out before Patrick was introduced. Sunday was a character. Sunday's the dog. Was before Squidward was introduced.
Okay. Actually, Sunday characteristics remind me of Gary's a lot.
But Gary's he doesn't even talk. I know he's kind of like, just like kind of. Well, no, I see that. Because I'd say if Gary, if Gary was vocal, I imagine he'd be just like Squidward too, though. You know, because that's kind of the way he acts, just walking around. Because his eyelids are always kind of like half closed or something. You know, and he jumps in the ball pit. Him and Sunday. This was always awesome to watch. And they're going down a slide, and boom, animated characters, and now it's a cartoon. Great, lovely how they did this. So the Hamburglar called Ronald, and Ronald let off an alarm because the aliens were the Hamburglar. That scoundrel said that there was aliens. Oh, that rascally Hamburglar. This is kind of what I wanted to talk about, man. The Hamburglar is just... he's so just... He's got a problem.
Yeah, he looks like a Rugrat.
Have you ever seen this, by the way?
No.
Okay, I didn't think you did. This is just something that I thought I remembered, but this has 156,000 views. Jesus. God, the memories. Honestly, it's weird knowing that I actually liked this. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. Look, there he is back there. That motherfucker burgling ham. The Hamburglar? I know it's a play on words for hamburger.
Burger.
But think about it. Hamburger. Shouldn't he be burgling ham and not hamburgers? Because he's the ham burglar, not the hamburger burglar.
That's true, but hamburgers shouldn't be called hamburgers with that
beef
logic
burger.
Because
they're cows.
Yeah.
It's not
or
pig.
French fries.
No, French fries came from France.
Yes, they're not. Did they?
Fucking no.
Hey Siri, are French fries French?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. In France and other French-speaking countries, fried potatoes are formerly pommes de terre frites, but more commonly pommes frites.
She's just speaking French. I don't know what.
She
didn't answer my question.
Deep fried potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are French fries French? Potatoes.
That's Sunday in his animated form. He's much less f***ing terrifying.
He's still kind of scary.
And then they caught the burglar, the Hamburglar.
Having a busy day?
Oh, Ronald, good to see you.
I didn't do it!
Your laundry.
You'll never take me off!
Every burger in McDonald's.
Oh!
That part of my
Yo, holy shit. Listen, the Hamburger just stole every fucking burger in Mcdonaldland. This is a city, alright? Listen. Either they didn't have a lot of burgers, or the Hamburglar is a friggin' animal. Like, where was he in the GTA crew, bro? Like, we need him. If I'm ever stealing something, if I'm stealing something, I know who's on my team, bro. It's a Hamburglar. Like, damn. Why does he... Listen, so, do you think this is an addiction? Like, hang on. Ronald actually kind of talks about this.
And on top of that, you are swiping burger.
No, you can't help being the Hamburglar and all.
Okay, so did you hear Ronald? You can't help it because you're the Hamburglar. So, is it just who he is, or does he have an addiction? I ain't never gonna stop burgering ham, Ronald!
Well, I think it's a break of the fourth wall. I think he's referencing to the fact that there are people writing his character, and so him being the Hamburglar, they will just always write him stealing hamburgers, so he can't help it. Which also
would that be
the fact that they have a conscience apart from the written character, but that conscience is just to follow what their character is supposed to do, is written to do.
That's deep. But like,
so they're forever trapped in a hell. Their own mind.
I can't stop burgling. Please, just no. But you're gonna. This is like the only episode where he actually burgles. So the other times he's just kind of like he's just kind of a mischief character. Like he'll scare the other guys or something. You know, just something silly. Speaking of silly, in the episode Scared Silly, they're going on about a phantom. And they're out in the woods camping, and Hamburglar, he being the dastardly he is, he makes a little ghost and like starts swinging it above him, going trying to scare the shit out of him. That's just the kind of character he's mischievous, just kind of.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like you made an interesting point. He's forever trapped in this paradox of, hey, your character is you steal hamburgers, and that's what you'll always do. You'll never be nothing more. Nothing less. I would have loved to see an episode where they try to break his hamburgling addiction. I think to that one Family Guy scene where like Peter's in a straitjacket screaming, like fucking like really bad. I imagine that's what he'd be doing if they told him he couldn't burgle ham. I don't know. That is interesting though. But that's all I kind of want to talk about with this. It goes on. Somehow this leads to them. It's kind of a boy who cried wolf situation. Oh, hang on. Let's we're gonna. I'm gonna show you the second intro that they did with the second Ronald McDonald. Interesting thing about Ronald McDonald too, and the credits for this, they don't say who Ronald McDonald is. It says Ronald McDonald as himself. So it's just Ronald McDonald. Like you just don't. We know who they are, but like it doesn't say in this. Yeah. Would you say this one's better or the other one? Definitely this one. He is bopping.
9 seconds, and I'm like, this is already better.
This was the new Ronald, like in the 2001, yeah.
I'm sure this is the Ronald McDonald that I grew up with.
Yeah, probably. You can't really tell the difference between them, though, like from him and the first one. This one's way more enthusiastic than the first Ronald McDonald. You can obviously tell.
I think, yeah.
Because I don't think they ever asked the first Ronald to do this. But, I'd say the first, but the second one. We watched the first Ronald McDonald. He was back in the 60s. And I'm sure, and yeah, there was way more Ronald McDonalds all the way up to this point. But that's just crazy to think, man. He's been around since the 60s, and he is still a character today. But that's all I wanted to show with this. So that's that. Actually, I did want to show this bop on Scared Silly. This was the one I watched a little bit of the other night. And what they did.
It's just straight up called Scared Shitless.
I shit myself. I'm sure. This is kind of a bop. Like they're going camping. This is the story so far. They're going camping, and they need a camping song. Here we go. You ready? Damn.
There's nothing like the great outdoors, and the far-flung forest is the best, of course. If you want to get close to the greenery, then camping in the wild is the place to be.
There's flowers
and squirrels. If you want to get close to the greenery, then camping in the wild is the place to
Damn, I mean that's a bop, bro. Like, let's be honest. All right.
It is.
So now let's go into the Ronald McDonald controversy. If you'll remember, back in 2016, there was the whole killer clown thing. Due to our current culture and the violence associated with clowns, McDonald's was forced to get rid of Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald is no more. McDonald's has decided to phase out the character, which has been the heart of their marketing for 50 years. That's not true, though. They actually haven't, because he is still part of their character today. They just kind of stopped using him in all of the promotional stuff. But right here. Well, they might have, actually. Jesus. Well, no, because I seen him the other day. Okay. Ronald McDonald hasn't been around much recently. Although he was once the face of McDonald's, the fast food icon has been much less present in recent years, with which competitor Burger King is more than willing to exploit. Burger King India made an advertising campaign out of this called #LonelyNoMore, offering a free Whopper to people who sent a picture of themselves posing with a statue of Ronald McDonald. That's jeez. While Ronald was once one of the most recognizable corporate mascots in the world, he and his fellow McDonald's mascots like Grimace and the Hamburglar have faded from view in recent years. While Burger King has only further embraced its also creepy mascot in recent years, Ronald and his friends only live in faded memories of Happy Meals today. Now, we're taking a closer look at what happened to Ronald McDonald and why he stopped being the face of the world's biggest fast food chain. Wait, Harley Quinn just teamed up with... Okay, what? No. Yes, this is the whole crew. You know, there's Birdie, there's Grimace, there's Hamburglar, all those guys. The Nuggets aren't here anymore. I guess they got to eat. Sorry. Although the specifics of his origin are somewhat... I'm sorry. Is my Ronald McDonald story boring you?
I wasn't a yawn. I was...
Okay. Are somewhat contested. Ronald McDonald was created to help McDonald's sell hamburgers in the early 1960s and the early 1970s. Ronald briefly starred in his own comic book series. Okay. Jesus. He was familiar characters like Mary McCheese. It was synonymous with McDonald's through the 1980s, 1990s, even appearing in a few animated specials that were sold at McDonald's locations. That's what we just watched. However, Mcdonaldland came to an end in 2003 with the introduction of the I'm Loving It campaign. McDonald's advertising began targeting adults more than children. Stopped caring. See? They stopped caring. While Ronald McDonald...
for the money, not the care.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. While Ronald McDonald continued well past his time, this marked the end of the McDonaldland characters, who have only made occasional appearances since then. While Ronald survived the McDonaldland purge, the fast food icon had some baggage attached to him. For example, he's a clown, and people's opinions of clowns haven't exactly improved over the years. As carnivals and circuses fell in popularity, clowns started to become more like the staple of horror than anything else, considering the ubiquity of villains like the Joker or its Pennywise. And then, the killer clowns happened. Ronald quickly became the most controversial advertising mascot since Wait, what happened? By the early 2010s, the connection between fast food like McDonald's and high rates of obesity throughout the United States was widely publicized. There was no way to plausibly deny that Ronald McDonald wasn't intended to advertise at children. The news of his actual retirement didn't make that much of a real difference in 2016. McDonald's officially retired Ronald after a series of creepy clown sightings popped up across the United States. As they escalated from random harmless sightings to seeing clowns carrying weapons, it seemed like a really bad time to be a clown. While it's hard to verify many of the sightings, the public scare convinced McDonald's that it was time to put Ronald away for a while. No mascot like this is ever truly dead, so there's always a chance that Ronald McDonald can make a comeback of some. For the moment, Ronald's most noteworthy active role is in lending his name to the Ronald McDonald House charities that provide housing for families with children and treatment at nearby medical facilities. Okay, so I guess they really did retire him, but they kind of didn't at the same time. See, they want you to think that it's been the same Ronald since the 60s. That's kind of the idea. But of course, different people have to play the character. So this is the current guy. He is the one who's portraying him now. And yeah, honestly, he's kind of fucking creepy. I don't really like the look of him. But no, he is a character. He's verified on Instagram. He does still exist. Well, he hasn't existed in like a year, unless he's on TikTok, because the last time he posted was
time I found him.
He's McDonald's chief happiness officer. So he is back. He's not dead.
Oh, he's not. He hasn't posted in a year.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's not
making me very happy.
He's not dead is the thing. So what does this say? And it's just sad because I want to show you. Remember how I was talking about the Hamburglar? What happened with him? You know, he was very vocal in what we just watched. But since I want you to watch this one. This one made me really uncomfortable.
Jesus.
I just
like
don't.
The audio.
I don't like it. You can't hear it where it's. These are what the characters look like today. They went from their animated personas to. I think they all got on crack or something, because we've seen, you know, like Grimace. Like I said, he's pretty much the same. Birdie's just. I don't know what the hell happened to her. The drugs hit her hard. Hamburglar, he never got over it. He continued to burgle ham until it really just wore him out. But I wanted to show you this. It was Ronald McDonald. He goes on a video call with the Hamburglar, and if this just doesn't tell you just how bad this is what he's up to these days. Yeah. That's the Ronald McDonald of the modern 2000s.
Did they try to change his clown look, like getting him out of the jumpsuit and stuff?
No,
vest on him and pants.
Yeah, he's got the vest now, and that's kind of all they did. But he's still kind of pretty much the same. You know, they tore down Mcdonaldland. You know what we seen in the animated video.
Yeah.
So they had to move out. In most of Ronald's videos on here, you actually see he's just in like an apartment.
Yeah.
Just obviously in an apartment. So you know he had a sad moving out. You know, because his house in Mcdonaldland was just really cool. I thought he was giving the finger right there. I was like, you McDonald's, look what you did. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you remember the Hamburglar in that we just watched? He was vocal, out there, just doing his own thing, talking a million miles a minute.
Yeah.
3:30. Time to check in with Hamburglar.
Look how they massacred my boy. I don't know if the burgling just destroyed his speed.
Rubble, rubble.
Hello, Hamburglar. How are you?
Rubble, rubble. Rubble.
I'm doing great.
Rubble, rubble.
He just.
Well, let's see. I've been exercising, reading, watching TV, posting things on social media.
Rubble, rubble.
Hamburglar, you're so silly.
Rubble, rubble.
Well, it's good to talk to you.
You're so cute, Hamburglar. Why doesn't he know English now?
I guess the burgling got to him, man. I just can't even talk about it. It's just so.
That's really weird.
He's just been burgling like, listen, you know, the move out of Mcdonaldland must have been just too hard on him. And when they got out into the real world and out of Mcdonaldland, he just must have, you know, he tried to burgle a ham. He probably went to prison. The world hasn't been too nice on the McDonald's cast in recent years. So I'm launching a campaign right now as you're watching this video. But hang on, I wanted to talk about it. You remember what we watched right there, the animated thing, like how it was zooming in on Ronald McDonald's house and the live action. You've seen the whole city in the background. I imagine that's what the world would look like if McDonald's never stopped caring. But they did. They stopped caring pretty hard. I imagine that's what the world could have looked like if McDonald's would have continued to be the absolute best fast food, you know, money could buy. But this is where we are now. McDonald's they've really went downhill. They've, you know, their poor Ronald McDonald character, while he is still alive today, he's not doing well. You've seen the condition of the Hamburglar. Grimace is still doing pretty good. He's not really in bad shape. Birdie, we don't even hear from her much anymore. Just the crack hit her hard. But yeah, Tanner, what do you think? It's been a journey, man.
Yeah, it's sad. A sad journey.
It has. I mean, you've seen how active they was back in the 2000s when they still cared, when McDonald's cared. But just look what happened. You know.
It's just it's exactly the same as all these the simplification of logos and stuff. It's just something like that, you know. They took away color from everything.
The magic. The magic is gone.
They drained everything. Like, everything is just so... They went for the modern, sleek look for everything. All the
Oh
color
yeah,
in the world
you
was
seen
gone.
even in that YouTube video, like and in the intro, he had like a bookcase that was all wiggly and waggly. It looked silly, and that's what they were going for. It was just really, it's sad, man. It really is. But Ronald McDonald and his whole crew is alive. So that's
Press
something.
new tab and Google oversimplified logos before and after.
Yeah, they literally just took the detail, like all of the detail out. Like all of the detail completely out.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
All the color is just black and yeah.
This is just
I mean, look at that. It's just terrible.
like even this, if they just stopped with this, like that's still, that's original, that sticks with what they originally were. I remember this one. This is the one I grew up with. I don't remember this one. I never remember that.
I remember that one.
I do not remember this one at all. That must have been 90s.
I don't.
And this is what we got now.
I started using Chrome after that third one.
Yeah, this is what we got now. Like, look at this. What is that? How is that? That's not an E. That's a...
Yeah, hey, look at Firefoxes. I'm sure it might... Yeah, there we go.
Wow, this highly detailed fox actually is... Wow! That is insane. Yeah. You watch it just decrease in quality.
Just die.
Over the years. Yeah. You know what? It's funny because they have like staff meetings over this. They're like, okay, what do we do to the logo here? Like, what was the change here? Like, literally,
take out
what
the
did
detail, take out the color, take out the... I don't know.
That's tragic.
That's sad.
I don't know. Taco Bell, yeah, it's still oversimplified. But look what they started with.
The fourth one for me is what I grew up with.
Yeah. That's the one I remember the most.
Obviously that one, yeah.
But just look, they take the detail. Like you see the shine, that's gone. You see this the shine, the kind of shading in the bell, that's gone.
All the color.
That's
now
crazy.
It's one purple, one black. That's what the color is.
Apple. It's not really changing much, just shading.
Jesus, I grew up with the first one. No, I'm just kidding.
What the hell is that? What the f***? Okay, shell. I mean, you even look at this. Look at the detail in that one.
Yeah.
And then, what was this? Like, when people saw this on signs, like, what were they thinking? Like, what the f*** is that? Alright, Google. That's what Netflix started out as? Just look at this. That's still on there. This Netflix sign is the bottom left one.
Yeah.
But that's
the white one is what we all grew up with.
Yeah, but look at the first one. That was it?
That looks sketchy.
When was that? Yeah, that's...
It's probably good that they went away from that.
Yeah, that's the thing you don't click on, like that pops up on your computer.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola hasn't done much.
Oh my god. You know what I seen today at Walmart? You have to go look. They were old-fashioned Pepsi cans.
What?
It looked so cool. I meant to buy some today, but I want to get some tomorrow.
That's
before
cool.
they stop selling them.
Oh, Ford. And look at this one. That one's cool. The top right one. But other than that, they haven't really went through much. McDonald's. It's just been an M.
McDonald's famous barbecue?
Huh? What? There's no way they started out as that. And then they just went with the golden arches. I remember, you see the middle row, the one with the red on it? That's the one I remember the most.
Yeah.
That one right there. But that hasn't really changed much. There's not really much you can do with that. Yeah, that's sad though, man. They just really stopped caring.
Yeah. All right. Tune in next episode.
What a turn. The last reaction weekend you guys seen was, what was it? A reaction to the Mario Brothers movie. And this was an in-depth analysis on Ronald McDonald and his whole cast and family. Give this video a like for Ronald McDonald if you miss him and respect him like we do. We really miss this character. He was great back in the day, and they've just really killed him. They really have killed him. It's a sad thing, sad day. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Coby from Coby&Tanner.
Hang on.
Okay.
Our last 3 reaction weekends have been The Annoying Orange, The Mandela Catalog, and Ronald McDonald.
That's crazy.
And you only get that
on Coby&Tanner, baby. Who knows what we'll react to next?